Run like I don't got in the state. Yeah. Run it up. Yeah. Went from MIA to LA on the run like I don't got in the state. Yeah. I went from LA to the A on the run. You
Good morning all. How are we doing? Yes sir. Morning chat, new week. Morning Zoom. Morning guys, how you doing team? Morning YouTube chat. Morning. Hope we're all well. Hope everyone is good. Umar, I'll ban you, brother. Come on. Don't be like that. It's a new week, new opportunity. Someone 30 seconds late, already he's... Come on, man. Let's get it. Happy Monday all. Happy Monday. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right. Make sure everyone's all in. Let me check how all systems go. Looks like we're all systems go as far as I can see. Zoom and all looks good. Yep. We're all. Nice. Yes, sir. Time to make or lose some money. That's exactly it. That's what's exactly it, man. All right, so let's get into it. Start off on the weekly time frame here. Do the analysis as always. A very interesting weekly close. We covered this on the webinar. On the webinar, I went a bit more in depth, but gonna keep it nice and basic here for you guys. And beautiful close on the weekly, closing above the range, which should give us options to continue towards the upside. Everyone trying to sell GJ, not a good idea. We have closed above the range. Setup number one. If we break the weekly highs, continuation should be easy. Now moving down to the daily time frame, we finally have a daily time frame closing above the range, but we do have this wick resistance here at around 260, 250, which is the key level, right? So we need to get above this 250, 260 to see continuation for the rest of the week. I do really like how daily is opened up and pulled back down to around the open level and retested it, and now we're getting rejection. 4-hour time frame has closed bearish. We do have a nipple wick right here, tiny little nipple wick, but we're closing bearish, still respecting the bottom of the range. So many people are going to quickly buy, and then they're going to get messed up with this range here, which is kind of around this 870 I've marked. You can even confine it to somewhere like this, which we'll have a look at what this looks like on lower time frame. And this is the 4-hour range. So since we pulled back into the 4-hour range, if we want to buy it back up to around 184, we need to get back outside of that range, and buys can make sense. For me, sells, until I see a 4-hour candle closing below the support, I'm not really looking for sells at all. And realistically, this thing can pull back to 183 and I'm still good higher time frame. But there will be session sells potentially, especially if we create resistance below, because this is a 50 pip range, of course. So there could be a form of session based sells, right? So 1-hour time frame, on the other hand, we can see it rejecting that point at the moment, which I just marked, which is that 4-hour range. And realistically, when we go down to it is the 15-minute resistance as well. And for buys, what are we looking like here? This is 4 pips. Yeah, we probably want to get back into the range, to be honest. I wonder if we could trade from here and anticipate this zone to be broken. It's a very heavy rejection. Let's have a look on the 1-hour what that is. Yeah, I prefer to be above there. So yeah, I think if we can close back into the range, we should be able to fill this range here, get up to 184, get up to the 4-hour resistance, and then look for continuation. And yeah, isn't buying the middle of the range risky? We won't be in the middle. We'll be breaking back into a new range. Buying here is risky, I do agree, because this is the middle of the range, because this is the candle that broke back into this range here. So that would be a trade from here to here. Bottom of the range is established here, but buying here is breaking back into a new range, which should be able to continue the 4-hour bullish, because we will be breaking the 4-hour high, and you're buying the trend. So we're not ranging market on the 4-hour. This is still trending. This could be a higher low, but this is just, there's a range on every single time frame. So you can see the trade that I'm looking for is kind of like this trade from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and hopefully from here to here. Does that make sense, man? So yeah, that's the analysis on GJ. Let's have a look at gold here for all my gold traders. So we discussed this weekly is dropping down at this resistance. I do feel the weekly can reach around 1900 this week. It does make sense, but the problem is this whole daily support zone. Selling into this daily support is a no-go. Don't sell into this daily support, very risky. Wait for targets to form and then look to sell down into these lows. So the common trend we've been finding since last week is that basically what we have is that 4-hour time frame, London pulls back, New York creates resistance, and then easy sells. So if we get that today, that'll be easy for New York. Look out for that, guys. Look for London to pull back, New York to create resistance, and you can get some easy sells, especially if you create resistance up here, sell to these lows. If you close below here, then you only have a shot to around 1906 today, and then be very careful for potential rejection from this zone. But sells do make sense for now on gold. Counter trend buys, I just don't like it during London these days. As I said, it's always best, but counter trend buys today can be an option above 1915, and that could take you back up, which would give the pullback that we've been seeing in London to sell from up here in New York. That's where you'd want to be selling from in New York to get back down to the 4-hour support, which would be quite a simple trade here. So gold is pretty easy analysis, pretty clean, pretty straightforward. And now that is basically the analysis, pretty clean and straightforward day. And now we just wait and use patience to our advantage, wait for the setups, and that is basically that. So if you guys enjoyed the analysis, how much of us waking up here early? It is 331. Appreciate every single person showing up today. And yeah, appreciate everyone showing up nice and early. And yeah, looking forward to it. And you know what I'm going to ask, guys. You know what I'm going to ask. If you guys haven't already, can we do the YouTube business? 338 of us. We can get the likes up to around probably, I would say 200 likes. And I really would appreciate that. Exactly, the YouTube business. Have to say it. Part of the game. So if you haven't already, can you guys do the YouTube business and leave a like for the analysis? Give some support. It's Monday. We need some liquidity in the market, and pressing the like button definitely does help that. Why is the zone 870 marked? Because that's the daily resistance, current 15-minute resistance. It's the previous 4-hour resistance and the 1-hour resistance. Major zone we've had from 2 webinars ago, right? This was your 4-hour rejection zone from back here. That's remained relevant. It's been and we dragged it up there because it was the 1-hour resistance from back here, remember? So this zone has been drawn from when we reached the highs. That's where it was originally drawn, and we kept it on there because it's been relevant ever since, right? You can see, look at the relevance today. Boom, support formed right there. So this is why we kept it on, because it's relevant. Morning, California. Yes, sir. Can you make video about sessions? Yeah, I could. Let's see what we got going on for this week. So today's going to be Monday, clean day today. Tomorrow we have some Gbpjpy news, claimant count change. All right, so unemployment rates. See what they're expecting. 25.7K. Forecast is no forecast. Interesting. And then some USD news Wednesday. CPI, yeah, bit of GBP news this week. CPI is important. That's super important. Inflation. This is really, really important. So CPI data on Wednesday is going to be super important. And then Thursday, we're clean. Friday, we're clean. And then that takes us to next week. Next week, a bit of news as well. Yeah. So, not too bad. Today's clean day. We want a video about session characteristics. Yeah, I mean, I could make that. It's not something too complicated. Session characteristics is the same. Come on, chat. Let's pump the likes. Let's do the YouTube business. Appreciate it. No bottom wick. Can you have a look at USD/JPY? Yeah, okay, sure. Let's have a look at USD/JPY quickly. That's ranging, huh? Daily close above looks good. Weekly would have closed above. 4-hour time frame is rejecting. That's not the best rejection. You need something closing above 145. Yeah, you need just a nice 1-hour close above the range should be good here. A nice strong close above 145, and that should give the continuation on UJ. So yeah. Quick one for EU. Let's have a look at EU. All my guys trading EU. Daily time frame here. So daily is at support here. Very hard to sell into support, of course. Market positioning is not great. 4-hour also at support. Kind of similar to gold. 1 hour is rejecting. I think you can have a counter trend just because we're at support. But what I would like to see is you can sell to this target that was made. So this is a target. Oops. Now you can see all the worms. This is a target that was made. You can sell down to that support and that'll be easy, clean trade. My old indicators, haven't changed them for 4 years. Can you believe? Back in the day, that's how many indicators I used to use. All of those with moving averages. Do I still have the moving averages? No, I removed the moving averages. Crazy. So yeah, with resistance form, can look down to sell. Most volume, then London, some volume, then Asia. No, I think London depends all on the pair, right? Depends all on the pair. AU we can have a look at. Run through some pairs here. So daily is breaking down here. This should be okay to continue down. Damn. Should be alright to continue down to this daily support down here. Close below this current daily support. So 4-hour though, I'm sure there's some sort of support to the left here. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, so until we get below this support, there's no sells. So basically you're looking for sells once we get below here. But if resistance forms somewhere around here, right? If resistance forms, then you can look to grab some sells. If resistance forms early here, your sells are only going to come probably below this area right here. And you'd anticipate it to break through the zone. I mean, I don't think below here would be even better, but it's not that much of a range. A nice pullback would be good. Resistance form somewhere around here to continue down. So yeah. Can we look for a buy from GJ, come down and create a bottom wick? You won't buy the wick, you'd buy a support. But yes, if it comes down, buying from the bottom of the range is an option. What's up, Harry? Hope you're doing well. Doing all good. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well too. Dixie looks bearish for today. Might do. Fantastic how easily you can establish those ranges, Harry. I think it's the glue that keeps the whole concept together. Would it be possible to dig into the next webinar? Of course it would be possible, brother. We can tell me exactly what you want to know about the ranges though. We can discuss that even after Zoom. Doesn't have to wait for the webinar, man. Discuss it right after the session when it's fresh in your head. Nice and fresh. How long you live in Dubai? Whole life. I feel like this camera a little bit too zoomed in. Let's see if we can zoom it out a bit. Oops, wrong way. Great. Now I just destroy everything. Destroy my whole setup here. There we go. Drop a like, guys. Let's make it 250. They have to make it 200 first. Not even 200. How's life there? I'm from the US. I love it, brother. For me, Dubai is my home. You know, it's where I've lived here. It's what I'm used to. It's, you know, it's great. How long you been trading? I've been trading for 3 years plus. Would a setup 2 on the 1 hour made sense earlier this morning? No, that's not strong enough close. It's not strong enough close. Only trade this morning is if this 15-minute didn't close this deep. Maybe somewhere here, and then you could have taken it up. What is an order block? Not relevant if you trade price action. Thoughts on 4-hour bottom wick? It has a nipple wick. It might make a steeper bottom wick. We shall see. Random question. They don't trade Middle East currency. They don't have more value than GBP, euros like the dinars. Well, like for example, the AED is a peg. So they peg to the US dollar. Because they peg to bigger currencies so that they can have good oil trade. Remember, these are oil dominated countries. What pairs do I have success in trading in London session? GJ. GJ is my favorite pair. It's the pair I've concentrated the most on. It's where 95% of my trades come from. If you guys want to see the trades that we take and how we trade, you can get access to the stream journal. This is everything documented with the times we take the trade, what time on stream we took the trade, all there for you guys to see so no one can hate. The result of the trade, all done live. And yeah, this is accessible if you join the free Discord, which I would do anyways. So joining the free Discord, if you just go to, what's this called? If you just go here to resources, that's not the free one. This is the free one. Go to resources and you can find it there. How long did you take to make your first profit? Like 2 days. 2 days it took me to make my first profit. And then I lost it. But to make consistent profits probably took like a year worth of work. Which is what I discuss in the most recent video. So if you guys haven't watched already the most recent video, you're lacking. Definitely lacking. You should watch the most recent video. This is a huge video and these are mistakes you guys have to avoid. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to make these mistakes because you're too lazy to watch this video. And it's going to hold you back a lot in trading. This is why I make these videos. I do make these videos to share my experience. This took me 2 years to be able to discuss these mistakes. So it's up to you. Either you wait 2 years and find out the mistakes yourself, or you put in the work now to make sure you're on the right track and don't make these mistakes, and you can make sure that you're on the road to basically be as profitable as quick as possible, right? There you go. How do you make the image column in the journal? What do you mean? Which image column? That's why I love And this is why I value Harry so much. Appreciate you, brother. On a platter? Yes, sir. Been watching your videos all weekend? My man. Appreciate the support. Glad it... Hopefully it's helping. Well, if you're in the stream, you should pretty much... I should guarantee that it's helping. That should guarantee it's helping. So we have GJ pulling back here. If we can create some support, what type of range do we have here? Let's have a look. 20 pips. Say support is formed above here. 14 pips. Yeah, it's not the best, but not the worst. 4 hour might make a steeper bottom wick. As long as we respect this 183,500, we're good for buys today, to be honest. Selling here, you're asking for a big slap. And I hope people who sell, if price does get here and they sell, I hope they get slapped. Harry, which software are you using for backtesting? Yeah, I use Soft. So I do use Soft4FX, but for all the exclusive members, we do have a backtesting software coming out that will be included for the exclusive members. And that's just simply because this is so annoying to set up on MetaTrader, right? It is so annoying to set up on MetaTrader, and you know, you have to set it up, you have to go through MetaTrader. It doesn't matter MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, it's all the same. It's Soft4FX, and at the end of the day, all the exclusive members will have a backtesting software they can use directly from a website, right? So shout out to Antonio for that. Raja is about to launch a backtesting software for MT5. Yeah, but I'm making it free. I think he'll probably charge for it. And second of all, well, it's just part of the group. And second of all, we're making it on a website. We're not making it on MetaTrader. So you don't have to install MetaTrader. I'm sure a lot of people who are basically a lot of people who have worked with me directly, you guys probably know how annoying it is to set up Soft4FX. You have to pay for it, you have to do all of this stuff, you have to do this, you have to do that, right? You have to set it up. It's a big drama, right? But if you can directly do it on a website, that's the goal for that software. I mean, it's the same. There's no difference having a Soft4FX copy on MetaTrader 4 to MetaTrader 5. I think it's cool for people who just want to use it on MetaTrader 5, but it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. 9 more likes for 200. Yeah, if people are enjoying the stream, they'll leave a like. Yeah, free backtesting software. Exactly. We'll be limited to not like unlimited, you know, maybe about 3 months worth of data, because data is very expensive. But that should be enough, you know. Do you have an MT4 actual trade so we can see you're really profitable? Go to, what's this called? What stream was that? Friday stream. I show it on Friday stream. So if you go to Friday stream and show it, if that's not enough proof for you, this should show profitability, being able to trade live in front of everyone every single day. If that's not enough proof for you, where you can go and check the time and see how I took every single trade, if that's not enough proof for you, then you can go to the Discord, and in the Discord I have every single trade that we take. Well, not every single, sometimes I'm lazy to post, but most of the trades that I take, and I post my MetaTrader screenshot every single trade. So then you can say, oh, this guy's trading 0.01 lot. If you believe I'm trading 0.01 lot, go to Friday's stream and you can check out Friday's stream, right? This is why I did it on that stream. Now, if anyone comes in here and asks this question, you can ask. So yeah, if that's not enough for you, then I don't know. Well, I want to see the MT4. You can immediately pop it up on the screen. I trade on MT5 if you want to see. Here's my MT5 terminal that I have open right here. You can see no trades, nothing. All right. And if you're asking for more proof than this, then at the end of the day, I show value, not profits. So I don't know. The crazy thing here is every day I trade live in front of people, and it's not enough for them. It's not enough. So if he does not want to learn and learn from showing value, not profits, then he can keep watching other profits and he'll remain in the same place. But that's how it will be. I've done my part. If he's not happy with it, then that's that. And this is the mindset shift I want people to make, is like, focus on learning. Okay, this guy is taking profitable trades in front of us. How is he doing that? Then you're going to get really good. Who hurt you, kid? Hi, I bought the membership this weekend and I need one-on-one. When are you going to open that again? Maybe I'll open that next month. That takes a lot of my time, you know, and if I can allocate more time, and you know, that's not for me to make money really. That's kind of just paying for my time. So I'm probably going to open that next month and open only very few spots. But if you super want it, then I can just, you can DM me and we can discuss and we can look to just get you booked in for next month, and then I can just plan my month from now, which is much better for me. Even anyone that trades 0.01 lot, at least they executed their real money rather than fooling people. Most importantly, providing education, which matters the most. Yeah, but I think part of being a real trader is that, I agree with you. I think you're completely correct. But part of being a real trader is also the ability to take decent risk. Now, I'm not saying you need to be out here risking 5,000, 10,000 a trade. That actually makes me question it, right? That actually makes me question it. And some people, I don't think are being truthful about that. I think they edit their positions and all of that stuff. And yeah, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I do think you need to take some form of risk. Whether that's, I think, 4 figures, at least, you know, 500, to show that you're actually making money here, because you're not gonna make money risking, you know, $10 per trade. Yeah, it will be something fun, and you can make a couple, you know, $100 in a month, $200, but that's not, you know, life changing, of course. But to some people that can be life changing. I understand that, but I'm saying in the big scheme of things. So that's why on Friday's stream I showed. I don't like showing because it's what everyone does, and I prefer to show value, not profits. But just so people understand that, just so they can see, I showed last week's profits. What do you think about xauusd broker? I've never used it, so I can't say. How does Harry being profitable help you? You need to watch the stream and put in the work yourself. Yeah. No, me being profitable is important, but how does him just seeing my MT4 terminal on the screen? What timestamp? Towards the end. Skip right towards the end. Look at that. Everyone interested. Really want to see the profits. That's all they care. They don't care. This is what's so important. Everyone's on that stream now trying to look for the profits, right? And they don't care. What they don't care about is that we have a full Excel sheet with every single time that each trade was taken. They want to spend time looking for the profits instead of spending time going through every single trade and seeing how we took it and why it won. What's going to make you more money? Looking at someone else make money, or you finding out how they made that money? Change your mindset, guys. Stop being in this stupid hole, you know, of just trying to... Yeah, anyways, I'm going to go crazy. How many trades I execute for day? 1. Right, GJ breaking down here. Very, very, very interesting. As I said, counter trend sells is only going to be below the 4-hour support, which we're just popping below here now. You're right, Harry. People are focused on the wrong thing. This is why 90% loses. Yeah. I mean, people come in stream and I have everything in front of them. You know, it's not easy to do this every single day live. You have to really have something that works and something you trust and trust in your own ability, you know. And then they're still not satisfied. And then if I show them I make 100,000 profit, they'll say it's fake. I show them I make 2,000 profit, they say it's not enough. So that's why I focus on showing value, and profits I showed once, and sometimes just for motivational purposes, right? And also just to give reference to people, right? So I showed that last stream, and then now I'm gonna focus on what I do best, and that is just trading for myself. And whoever sees the value, they can benefit. Simple as that. If I take a winning trade, you wouldn't look for another position? I don't need to, because that winning trade would have paid me enough. I think sells as a counter trend option today will only make sense below this support right here, which will be once we get below the 4-hour support, which we currently are at. And if we can create like a setup 3 below here, we'll be good. Yeah, if we can get below here. No, come on, GJ. 9 pips. We'll see. What if you lose? If I lose and there's another trade, then I'll take it. Yes. If it's a losing trade, then if I see an opportunity, I will take that opportunity and I will execute on the trade. There's a hater in the chat. Where is the hater? Let's have a look. You need to understand that there's many fakes out there. Only good that people know, find. Only good that people try to always trust you. Yes, but my problem is they come in the chat and they hate without checking everything. They don't realize I have a full stream record of every single trade that's taken on stream. I post all my trades in the Discord with the MT5. You know, it's like, check me out there and then ask questions, you know. That's why I completely agree there's a lot of fakes out there and you have to check 100%. But don't just come in and immediately start hating, right? First do your research and see what you think before asking. So that's what I agree with. Harry, do you have any tips on overtrading? Be a disciplined person. If you don't have discipline, you're never going to reach anywhere in life. Trust me. Right? So you have to be disciplined and say, I'm only taking maximum 3 trades today. Maximum 3. And if I take 1 win, do I really need to take another trade and lose that? So you have to be as disciplined as possible. And follow that. If you can't follow that, then there's nothing you can do. Instagram post was fire. Yeah, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, drop a follow on Instagram. Posting on there, posting frequent value. So if you guys want to have a look at that, put a lot of effort in the editing on Instagram videos. So, you know, we do it to do that, do it to grow, do it to give information. Ignore the haters. I like to reason with the haters. I want to know deep down inside, what are they trying to achieve from this hate? Like, where does it get them? Hate is gonna hate. Ain't is gonna ain't. Harry, you're a really good trader. I'm actually a very average trader. Very average. And that's what makes a good trader, is someone who can be consistent. I'm sure there's traders better than me. I mean, it depends who you compare to. I'm just happy I follow my rules and that's it. At the end of the day, I follow my rules. I don't take the biggest, best trades. I don't take the most, you know, biggest 200, 300 pip trades. I just focus on consistency. And if it ain't broken, I don't fix it. But I add to it. But I don't fix it. How many limit losses on a day? Yes, 2 losses in a row, and I call it a day, because if I expect price to continue in a direction and based on my analysis, and I've got that wrong twice, I'm wrong today. I'm just wrong, and I should stop. Did I go to any college? No, I didn't actually. I was going to, yes, I was going to go to university, but then the whole thing happened in 2020 and all of this stuff. You always come to the stream trying to help people. Believe you, you don't need all that explanation. Just do your thing. No, but you do. Yeah, I agree with you, because you're someone who understands. But there are some people who are just so messed up in this industry from all the fake people that they just cease to believe it. So I do want to explain to them and show them, you know. So I need to kind of find the balance between giving them a chance to understand, just in case they've had such a bad experience. Because you guys know it yourselves. How many people in this industry are fake, right? There's so many people who are not giving value. They're just entertaining. How I flipped $100 to $10,000, you know? All right. Look at 5-minute chart. I don't trade 5-minute chart, so I don't need it. Is trading your main source of my income? One of my main sources of income, yes, indeed. You live in Dubai? Yep. Don't bother anyone looking for the effort you do for free, public. Yeah, you're right, man, of course. Maybe setup 2 on GJ? I think it will be like a setup 4 would be better at this point. Closing back into this 15-minute range here. This would be nicer. Closing back into here. Yeah. Rejecting the 4-hour support. 4-hour made a steeper bottom wick, and if we can close back into this, we can go towards the upside. Who is your mentor? I learned from multiple people. I never paid for direct mentorship or anything, because when I started, it was mostly a lot of hype people that I was got introduced to. The smaller YouTubers and the people who probably had the most value, you just don't get to be exposed to them. And when I started, there was no live streaming, there was none of this stuff. Best market to trade on? Depends. You know, price action works on any market. My biggest problem is psychology. You got any advice to overcome greed, revenge trading, or FOMO? This psychology video I made on my channel is not the classic psychology video that you guys think it is. I'd really recommend anyone who is serious about trading to watch this psychology video, because I go exactly through how I manage my psychology to have good win rate and good success in trading. So definitely check out this video. I think it'll answer a lot of questions for you guys. Check out this rejection. Beautiful to see this rejection here. If we are now, your idea of setup 2 could be good if we close back in the range here in 33 seconds. How much is the membership? $1.8 per day. Cheaper than a Starbucks coffee. All information is in the description in the website. You get to know what you get. Everything is there. If that's not clear, then I can explain it if you guys want to know anything more. I can actually just post the link here so you guys can see. Quick access. And if there's anything you need me to explain, you can DM me or anything like that. Or you can ask on stream anything you want. What I think about gold? Not really interested. I think counter trend buys is going to come above 1915. So yeah, let's look at this. This is ridiculous. I think the biggest issue regarding discipline relates to people making a lot of money overnight. You need to be patient and diligent. Yeah, of course. Do agree with that. Huge rejection from the bottom of the range. Yeah, it looks great. Just need this 15-minute candle to close bullish and it looks good. That 5-minute close is super interesting though. But I don't have any confirmation right on the 15. The only confirmation I'd have on the 15 is the 15-minute breaking the high, which would be like a reverse kind of, this is like a big liquidity grab, a reverse setup number 3, right? Which would flip. I think, and the 1 hour is still bullish here, 43 minutes. So this 1 hour could have a wick fill, and that would be the flip of the 1 hour if we break the 15-minute high. This would be something I'm looking at. Maybe breaking this previous 15-minute high could be interesting here. I think a 5-minute closure above this resistance here, which would also break the 15-minute high, that would give us the trade towards the upside. And then we have this range till around here, like 6-7 pips, 10 pips, and then continuation 18 pips. So break even would be the top of the range here, 7 pips, and then continuation to the top. If not, then it's a simple setup number 2. But I do think I want setup number 2 to close above this resistance for sure, which will be the same trade that we had. Same trade we had in the morning that we missed. Not missed, but that was not in our session. You don't have much money. Is it okay to trade with $10 and progress? Nah, there's no point of trading with $10. Save that $10 and try to get a job so you can make more money. And try learn the skill for free if you can't afford any form of education. There's plenty of resources for free. Try gain as much information that you can. Learn the skills of trading, discipline, everything. Learn every single skill, right? You know, there's so many skills you can learn from trading and apply that into life. And then use that to get more money by creating different side incomes, creating different hustles. And once you create your money elsewhere and you can generate money from other sources, then what ends up happening is that you can then direct that back into trading and you can grow as a whole and reinvest in yourself. Check this out, guys. Check this out. This 5-minute candle here closing. This is very interesting here. Very interesting. Haven't broke the high though, but this 5-minute is closing. I need the 5-minute to close above 183.679. Problem is stop loss. Stop loss would have to go around 12 pip stop loss here. Needs to close above this area though in 1 minute, so we'll see. Yeah, I would have to run a stop loss just outside the range to have somewhere here around 16 pip stop, and then anything closing back inside the range we can manage this trade quickly. Let's see how this candle closes here. Yeah, leaving rejection here, not closing above. Not the best close if it closes like this. Not really what I'm interested. Yeah, if it's closing, hasn't even broke the highs yet. Remember, guys, hasn't broke the highs. Just tapped the highs. So nothing yet, nothing yet. Hopefully it can just mess around for 10 minutes and we get a clean setup too. How many language can you speak? I speak English mainly, but I can understand. Arabic. I can speak it, but it's a little bit rough. It's not rough, it's just I grew up listening to it instead of speaking to it with people, because people just want to speak English with me, so to practice their English. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, I would appreciate you guys to leave a like. 635 of us in here this morning. Thank you very, very much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you on stream. And if you are enjoying it, definitely consider leaving a like. If you're new to the stream and you want to join future streams because you like the value and everything we discuss, hit the subscribe, be part of the community. Welcome to the Tradesharpe fam. And yeah, if you subscribe, you'll be part of it. And you'll get notified when we go live. And you will be notified when we drop videos. Cool, no wonder you say, yeah, I'm born in Dubai and stuff like that. You're from Egypt, you want to come to Dubai to be with more traders? Well, you're not going to be with more traders because trading is a very lonely job. You sit at home and you trade. You sit at home and you trade. So at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to network with people because there's not really much networking place. What do you think about pin bar candles? I don't trade candle patterns. Literally no, zero Egyptian traders. I'm sure there's some in the chat. Check in the Discord. I'm sure the Discord will have Egyptian traders in there. I'm from Brunei. Cool. Malay is the main language. That's cool. Imagine you can append a text message to trades. That random retail trader is going to make trading more social. Yeah, I think there's some guys in the industry now who are making a social media for traders. Can you explain gold position right now? Trying to understand what's going on. Nothing till you get above 1915 in my opinion. Selling, I think if it creates a resistance on the 4 hour, we'll see a pattern continue. Last week, London pulled back. New York created 4 hour resistance, drove down. New York created 4 hour resistance, drove down. So look for that for New York, but in London there might be counter trend buys above 1915. So there's nothing till 1915. What about my portfolio? What about it? Can't wait to see the 1 to 500 trades on that. Yeah, it will probably all be manipulated again. Abdelali, send in general chat what you sent me on Instagram this morning. Hopefully we can chill for 5 minutes here. and not go too crazy. Or this 5-minute closes above the highs here. Remember, I need the close above this zone right here, which is might happen in 10 seconds here. Let's see, guys. If the next if this can close above and the next candle can make a bottom wick, we just tapped it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, close right at resistance. This is a tough trade. I mean, it's super tempting, no top wick, and now we're making a bottom wick. I'm kind of tempted to add half on the flip, and then with more confirmation add more. On my broker, there's no top wick though. Hopefully this just could pull back. I think I'm just going to wait for the 15-minute here. If it goes, it goes. That's okay today to miss the trade. I think waiting for the 15 minutes is going to be best for me here. Yes, Monday, I think waiting for the 15-minute is going to be the best. But really, if this 5-minute candle flips, it really looks so good. But I think waiting for the 15-minute in this time is going to be good, because we did break the previous 15-minute candle high. If it re-breaks its high on top of the 5-minute candle flipping after making such a nice bottom wick, it does make sense. But it's Monday, so I think it should be better to wait for the 15-minute candle here in just 3 minutes. And if it goes, it goes. And if it doesn't, we have a trade. Simple as that. And that's, you know, will be much better in terms of following the rules. We will also potentially have a thunderstorm. Isn't the target just 7-8 pips? Yeah, that's a break even. Remember, our range is small. Our stop loss will only be 11-10 pips here, right? So realistically, if we can just break through this, because we expect price to continue bullish, right? Remember, it's not only about reaching a target and being done. It's about trying to get the direction to correct. Because if we're going to continue bullish for the day, we're going to break through this, right? We're going to break through this and we're going to continue bullish to the top of the range. And then we can close somewhere up here. Alright, 2 minutes for this candle to close. We have to close above 650 here for me to be able to take a buy. See if we get some juice to give us a move towards 650 in 2 minutes. Should be nice to see. Can you explain thunderstorm? It is in full videos on my YouTube, literally called thunderstorm. Stop loss will be below the range at 580. Has to close above though. It's trying at the moment. Don't know if it wants to or not. It's not looking likely at the moment. 1 minute. We shall see, guys. This is its last chance on the next candle. We need a fat candle here to bring us back above the range. One minute for some action here. Doesn't look likely. Yeah. Looking forward to the journey? Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Why 650? Previous resistance. Oh, maybe there's light. 20 seconds, big ass pump. 10 seconds, big pump. Can I do it? Oh, can I do it? 10 seconds, GJ. Might do it. Say 5. Oh my god. Okay, didn't do it. But we need a bottom wick here. If a bottom wick forms and we break this 5-minute high, we have a thunderstorm set up here. We have a 15 minutes support and we have a thunderstorm. So I think if we break this high, it could be a good option. But we do need a bottom wick. So let's see a bottom wick first. And then if we break this high, I think this might be an option here. Looks alright. So here's our bottom wick. So yeah, I think breaking this high will be an option here. We're looking to get in as we break this high. Stop loss will be below the range. What we go for stops? 11, 12 pips. I want to see it tap this resistance first and then re-break the high. That would be ideal. Which prop firm company do I recommend? The big ones. Just stick to the big ones. So since there's only around 2 minutes left here, instead of going at the break of the high, I'm gonna wait for a close above. So I need the 5-minute to close above now. That's the adjustment. And if this 5-minute now, I don't want it to spike, break the high and then close below with only 1 minute basically left. If this 5-minute can close bullish back above my 650 line, then I can look to re-put that area to take buys with a buy stop there. But I need this to close a support. I need this to close support. And basically the trade is just breaking the 15-minute high here. That's it. But if this doesn't close at support, then we need to wait for more confirmation. What's my leverage? My leverage, yeah, probably 1 to... leverage is not that important for me because I'm never over risking. Alright, so this looks good here, 45 seconds. If we can close bullish above here and then the next one break the high, we should be good. So then I'll re-put the line if we can do that. So we just need the next candle to make bottom wick and then break the high. So yeah, as it makes its bottom wick and breaks the high, should be good here. All right. About to break the high. Still didn't get triggered. Alright, yeah, that did trigger me. So I am in. So yeah, got triggered with that. As we re-broke these highs here. Immediately in drawdown at the moment. Stop loss is going to be below the range. TP is going to be max up here. And yeah, let's see. Stop loss somewhere around here like this. Should not need to break these 15-minute lows and break the range. Giving a little bit of room here. And yeah, that's that. Be nice to see us re-break the highs here. My Forex Fund or FTMO, yeah, use one of those. I think they're big ones. Are you not bothered it didn't close above? It has closed. We have a 15-minute support. We're breaking the previous 15-minute high. We're breaking the previous 30-minute high. It's closed above on the 5-minute. The 5-minute has a thunderstorm. There's a lot of confirmation here. And if I'm correct today that we are supposed to be headed up, this should be a good trade. If not, then it's going to lose and that's it. You know, and that will be that. But, you know, for me, I think buying from the bottom of the range, breaking previous, this long rejection liquidity grab here, we should be able to get up to this resistance minimum and then go break even. And then if it plays out, it plays out. If not, then it doesn't. You know, looking to break even around here. If anything closes bearish back in the range, I can manage the trade here. You know, and we'll take it from there. I would have hoped for a bigger push once we break the high. That should have been enough confirmation. But at the end of the day, it might be a little bit of a game of patience. Next candle to close here will be this 15-minute candle close. So we do need this 15-minute candle to close bullish preferably here. Would prefer to see this 15-minute candle close bullish. Would prefer to see this 5-minute candle not close below this support. Otherwise that looks like a change of structure here. And we probably will come back down to the bottom of the range before anything. So this type of close here is actually very bad for our trade because it shows that price took a liquidity grab here. Instead of pushing above, it's come back down. So at the end of the day, this is not increasing probabilities towards that trade, but it's not over. The way I'm going to manage this trade is based on the 15-minute candle close. So if this 15-minute candle closes bearish, I'll just close the trade. And that's how I'll manage it. If this 15-minute candle still closes bullish, then I'm happy to hold the trade. And that's that. Simple as that. Yeah, my stop loss is around 560. Actually, on the broker, I put it just below this wick here. So yeah, around, 560 exactly. That's what I remember. Three minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Let's see. Now, you could close the trade. We'll see. Let's just wait for this 15-minute candle close, and then I can start discussing about managing potentially, or if it's really worth managing and just relying on this range to hold the trade and just leave it to stop loss or TP. Because if it closes deep like this, how much am I saving? 2 pips? I don't really mind 2 pips. It might respect the bottom of the range, so I don't mind taking extra 2 pip loss. If it closes up here and it closes bearish, then you're actually saving 7 pips. So of course that's a big difference, right? So that will drastically change how you manage the trade. What pair is this? If you don't know what pair this is, you're going to struggle to trade, because there's 3 places you can find the pair. You can find the pair here, you can find the pair here, and you can find the pair up here. I think this 1 hour close will be super important here. And the 30 close. Hopefully we can close above 650 here. That would be nice for probability wise. Harry, do you use signals? Yeah, I use my own signals. You don't see my screen. Why? Because you're probably watching in low quality. So make sure that you adjust the quality and change the settings to 1080p. Make sure that you're watching the stream in the highest quality possible. All right, this candle looks like it's closing bearish here. You have two choices. If you're uncomfortable being in the trade, you can manage the trade for only a 4 pip loss, which is nothing, instead of taking a full loss here. But for me, as long as respecting this support, based on how I'm doing, based on my positioning, I'm happy to let this go full stop loss or to get back into profits here. But if you want to manage the trade based on probabilities here on this top wick, you know, you could look to do it. Personally, I'm not. That's just how I'm going to do it, but that is an option. We have closed back inside the range. It's not the best probability wise, but I don't mind as long as this support is being held to hold this trade and give it a chance probably till the 1 hour close and just leave it like that. So for me, I'm probably going to wait till the 1 hour close and stop loss or profits, really. Stop loss or profits. Why is 4 pips nothing? Because 4 pips is nothing. If most of your wins are way bigger than 4 pips, then 4 pips is nothing. I mean, if most of your trades 15, 18, 22 pips, 33 pips, then 4 pips is nothing. You don't think there should be a wick on the weekly before going up? It can do what it wants to do, but I'm not trading a weekly candle. I'm trading a 15-minute here. So that could take a week. Doesn't mean our trade could only take 15 minutes. Most of our trades only do take 15 minutes here. Yeah, we need to remove that line and it will continue up. Why your candle closed bearish and mine closed bullish? I feel that it's just a small inconsistency. You'll find them on my broker it closed bullish, so this closed bullish on my broker. Hopefully this keeps picking liquidity from the downside to give us a nice move towards the upside. That's what I would like to see here, not for it just to start to break down. Damn, this 650, man. 650 is not happy with 650. Maybe I should delete my line. I mean, it could replicate the exact same move to the left. That's what I'm looking for, yeah. Just need to give it time. As long as, I mean, worst thing happens, we hit stop loss. That's the worst thing. It's not a big one as well. 12 pips. Lower than our average. just flip the chart, problem solved. Yeah, exactly. Yep, control I. I think it's alt I, not control I. Press the like, get the volume up. No, I think people will be not happy to press a like when we're sitting in drawdown. The clip where they trade the government account? Yeah, that would be great. If that could happen right now. Here goes the president. I'll make a couple of calls. Yeah. If you guys are uncomfortable with the trade and you don't want to be in, then you make a decision to close at break even. But for me, I'm holding the trade here. As I said, in profits or stop loss, I don't mind. For me, the trade still makes sense. And until that something happens where the trade doesn't make sense, only then am I going to touch it. But at the end of the day, this is not me giving you guys a trade. I'm just doing what I do. And you guys are entitled to all your decisions. At the end of the day, it is your decision to do what you want to do. Nice. Finally rebroke that high. Nice to see the high rebroken. As soon as price reaches this resistance, I think it's sensible to go break even if we could get up to here. And yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. Break even when we get to this resistance. I don't see a point of being greedy and not going break even there. We did tap this 5-minute zone here, I think. No, not yet. Almost tapped this 5-minute zone. This zone might be a problem. This is the only thing where I think we can get heavy rejection. So if you want to go early break even, go to break even at this zone. But based on the 15-minute, the best break even makes sense for me at this resistance. So anywhere like a pip before the resistance, I'll just go break even. London open in 5 minutes. Yeah, that should be interesting for sure. We need this 15-minute to close bullish here. If this 15-minute doesn't close bullish, then we have an issue. Then probably I'll look to manage if this 15-minute doesn't close bullish, because then I don't see a reason. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how. We'll take it on the close. See what happens on the close. We need this 30-minute to close bullish here. And we need the 1 hour to close bullish. As long as the 1 hour can close above this support, still makes sense. What do I think about trailing stop loss? I don't really use it myself. Get off before London Open? No, I'm not scared of London Open. London Open can bring us volume, which can continue our trade to the upside. We might have to hold a quick drawdown, but I'm happy with my stop loss placement. As long as it can make a small bottom wick flip, as long as this 15-minute closes bullish, I'm happy with my trade. If this 15-minute doesn't close bullish, I'll have to make a quick decision here. But I'm relying on, this 15-minute should close bullish to hopefully give me a good trade here. That's not a good sign, of course. How much my spread at the moment? Let me have a look. Spread at the moment is running at around 1 pip, 0.8. Yeah, 0.8 to 1 pip. Yeah, I would really like to see this 1 hour close bullish. The 30 minutes important to close bullish. 30-minute crucial to close bullish here. And I would like to see this 15-minute close above 650. If this 15-minute doesn't close above 650, it's not the best probabilities here. We keep rejecting not closing above 650 here. It's becoming a key zone, which I don't like. So it would be nice to see in the next 37 seconds if we could close above 650 here. That would really increase probabilities. So price did not close above 650 here. Now I have a decision to close at break even. If we can get to break even. Top wick is made on the 1 hour. Looks like it's flipping now. 1 hour looks like it wants a wick fill. My decision here is going to be hold the trade probably to SL. I'm happy to hold this trade to SL because the trade still makes sense, to be honest. It's just not closing above 15. If we come to entry here, yeah, this is a rough spot. Yeah, it's tough to manage this trade actually. I think any 5-minute closing below here can be a management for the trade. But I think I'm just gonna hold this, to be honest. Just hold it. You know, I do think BE would be sensible once it comes back to entry because probabilities are not with us, but I'm just gonna hold it, to be honest, guys, here. But really, if you want to go BE, if it comes back to entry, then it could be a safer option because it's not the best probabilities here with all these wicks. And I don't like the trade, but I think, you know, just hold it, give it some room. And I think we can manage. If any 5-minute candle closes below here, we can manage then. I'll probably close half if something closes below here. So I lose half of what I anticipated to lose. So I'll take like a total of 12. If I close half here, it'll be equivalent of 7, let's say 8, 4 pips. And then 4 pips plus this. Half of this is going to be 2.5, 4, 5, 6. 6 pip loss if I just close half if anything closes below here. Yeah, I know, Antonio, right? This is, remember what I was saying a while back, if we have no volume, this is where we're going to get stuck in our trade. And this is where we're going to lose a trade, is if we have no volume. And there's just no volume to push us up here. We're just literally doing nothing. We have gone sideways. My songs are on Spotify. Non-copyright playlist. Just need some volume. I'm gonna halve my size as we get back to entry point. That's another good thing. we manage to break the high, yeah, if we manage to break the high now, it would be great. Otherwise, we're gonna hit stop loss here. Yo, JP Morgan, can you please send this to the moon? We need to feed some mouths here. We need some profits. It's Monday and it's time to get these markets rolling. Do it for Tradesharpe. You know, you got Tradesharpe in a trade here. He's live. You know the probabilities are on our side. So let's see it, JP Morgan. Thank you. Made the call. Now we see. Told you, make the call. Listen guys, if you don't want to lose this trade, go break even. I think if it breaks this high, I'm gonna go break even because of probability wise. This really shouldn't need to come down. This should be the push. This should be the volume here. And let's fucking go. I'm moving stops to break even here. There's no point of losing this trade right now. No point of losing this trade. Gonna move stop loss to break even now, making this a risk-free trade and leaving the rest to run to T fucking P. If we can get somewhere up here, I'm happy with that. This is a long, let's go. Let's go, GJ. Come on, GJ. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. We've been waiting. This is enough liquidity. You have enough liquidity. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. Come on. Up to this resistance. Give it to us. Give it to us. Come on, GJ. You have the liquidity. Gonna wait for this 5-minute close. If this 5-minute close like this, I might secure some just to have something on a Monday. Just to have something on a Monday. Come on, GJ, some juice here. Come on. One last push. Just 5 pips more. Bottom wick and go. Bottom wick and flip. Flip. Here we go. Oh, it tried. You know what? It's only 8 pips here, but I'm gonna secure some. I'm gonna secure just a little, and then I'm gonna leave the rest. So just secure to have something. Something's better than nothing. Right, so I only secured around 7 pips, 8 pips. But something is better than nothing. I'm getting paid for waiting here. I'm getting paid something. It's really small, but it's better than nothing. Then we leave the rest to run. If it comes break even, it comes break even. Just lack of volume, guys. Just lack of volume. Very simple. Lack of volume. That's all it is, you know. But look at how good the probabilities were, right? But it's just lack of volume. I'm about to be stopped. And I'm out break even, guys. That's the rest out break even. W's in the chat, guys. What an experience. What a trade. I loved that. That was so fun. How good was that? Probabilities, trusting the plan. Closed a little bit here. Only 7 pips. It's nothing. But at least I secured something. You know? A small win a day keeps the doctors away. So let's just spam chat with W's. Small win here. Yes, sir. Better than nothing, guys. You can't complain. You know, you don't go broke taking profits. It's not a losing trade. I'm happy with it. I think we managed it the best. Whoever put L in the chat, stop being a sore loser and understand what we just did here. Understand how we trusted the plan, we stuck to it, and we did what we could do. Right? Yeah, whoever put L in the chat, you know, you need to really... Beautiful, guys. Well played. I'll take it. It's not the best trade, that's for sure. It's not the best trade. But at the end of the day, we stuck to our plan and we got some sort of reward. Better than nothing. I'll take it. So this was a 15-minute buy. Setup number 2. 7 pips only. There's the trade. Low volume, right? That's why the trade didn't play out. Low volume. What can we do? What's the stream win rate now, guys? What's the stream win rate now? Mashallah, nice. 27 wins. Mashallah. Stream win rate is what? Yo, mythic chest, man. Come on, man. Look at this guy. So toxic. Sorry you didn't hold. Maybe you need to see value in something. Don't know what happened to you. Here's the haters in the chat. Don't I love you guys? Oh, my camera went out. Damn. Camera went out. Well, we've been streaming for a long time. L's in the chat for the hater. Damn, look at all these L's. Yeah, alright, guys. Toxic people, man. The W's are winning. The W's are winning. There's more people with W's than L. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a subscribe so you can join to future streams. My camera is unfortunately conked out here. And sorry about that. You know what it's like. Camera always does that. So, amazing stream, guys. Make sure you leave a subscribe. Thank you all for joining as always. It was a pleasure to have you on stream. What an experience. What a great trade. Happy that it ended up in profits. And a lot of you guys should take lessons from this. Be sure to leave a subscribe. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. And yeah, amazing trade. Amazing win. I mean, at least, you know, even if you got out break even, that's a win, right? That is a win, especially on a situation like this. With that being said, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys